made as professional wrestling comes to Pakistan in the great city of Lahore. Alex Shane joined by SoCal Val. And Val, what an incredible night of action we're about to see.
We are in for a treat here, Alex. What an honor to be a part of the first ever televised Ring of Pakistan show. Finally, wrestling comes home.
And talking about coming home, it's huge tag team action to open up this historic event as Tom Ruffa makes his way to the ring for this huge tag team confrontation.
That's right, France's pride and joy, Tom Ruffa, a definite force to be reckoned with.
And his opponents already in the ring as a jam-packed crowd in Lahore are looking forward to something special, as are we. There are delegates from all over Pakistan and wrestlers from all over the world converging on this building to watch history be made. And Val, it's great for us to be here. I mean, we've seen wrestling from all over the planet, but this is something truly special.
Absolutely. This is the new breed of wrestling that's come to Pakistan. As you can see, wrestlers from all over the globe are here to be a part of this historic event. Obviously, Tom Ruffa from France. We've got the Nordic Viking, Bjorg. Haaken is in the house as well. This is super exciting, Alex.
And of course, they're going to be taking on Yacine Osmani, who is from Algeria.
Yes.
And his tag team partner comes all the way from Morocco. So this really is an international incident.
It really is indeed. By the way, for those of you following at home, we want you to join the discussion. Make sure you're getting all of the updates on social media at Ring of Pakistan. We want to hear from them, don't we, Alex?
Indeed we do, and it's Osmani here. Collar and elbow tie-up with Tom Ruffa, the biggest man in this match, and he bars that arm, goes straight for the wrist. And look at Osmani there. Osmani is possibly the fastest man in this match. Don't let his size fool you, because this guy is quicker than a hiccup as he reverses that wrist lock on Tom Ruffa.
Osmani definitely a crowd favorite, but Tom Ruffa brings a certain edge to professional wrestling. He's absolutely brutal, as you can see, just not giving up on that wrist lock there on Osmani.
And Osmani looking for a tag to his tag team partner, Benseba. But it was actually Ruffa that looked like he made the tag there. Look at the size of these two men.
A little taunting going on there.
Capacity crowd here in Lahore. And this is so exciting. We've been here for a week now in anticipation of this event. And everywhere we go, people are talking about Ring of Pakistan. Wrestling is coming home to Pakistan. And I can't believe we're finally here. And look at this, Ruffa looking for a handshake. I don't know if I trust him, Val.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. He's going for the handshake. What's Osmani going to do here?
It's hard to tell his facial expression underneath all that hair, and Osmani goes for the... Oh, look at that.
See.
You were right on the money there, Val, as he hits the ropes, does Ruffa a roll over the top rope, does a clothesline from Osmani, comes back, drops over the top once again, and a leap for what's going to happen here as Osmani so quick, so fast in a hit toss.
You can hear that slam all the way across the globe. These two behemoths are really going at it. Ouch.
European uppercut by Osmani, and now with that wrist lock on Ruffa, he's looking for that tag. Is he going to get it? And this time, Benseba comes into the ring, and look at that big elbow across the joint. Remember, it only takes 15 pounds of pressure to pop a joint, and that was a lot more than 15. Right there, look at this, and now up onto the second rope goes Osmani.
Incoming. Osmani, like I said, a crowd favorite, but the Moroccan monster, Benseba, is absolutely a joy to watch in the ring. He's itching to get back in there. Will he do it?
And they are doing classic textbook tag team wrestling. They are cutting that ring in half, stopping Ruffa being anywhere near his tag team partner, because of course if he can get that tag, he's going to come in as a fresh man. And Ruffa right now, you can see the pain etched on his face. A snapmare there by Benseba, and goes for a cover.
What? Oh, didn't even get the count there. Benseba's going for a methodic approach here, now going for a pin again.
And interestingly, interestingly there, Ruffa didn't even allow himself to be pinned for a 1 count. You know, ordinarily in the early stages, a wrestler will take his time to kick out because he wants to reserve his energy. Ruffa was almost saying there, I'm not even going to let you get a 1 count. Psychological warfare by the big man.
Absolutely, and as much as I love watching one-on-one wrestling, tag team wrestling brings a whole interesting, exciting element, as you're seeing here.
And talking about exciting elements, boy, do we have a main event for you. Huge, huge match coming up. More on that later. Look at that arm drag there by Benseba. Goes for a second. Look at the speed by this big man.
Speed is impressive, absolutely, from the Moroccan monster.
Oh, what's he doing here? Up onto the second and a third arm drag.
Down goes Ruffa.
You can hear this crowd in Pakistan. Have never seen anything like it, live and in person. Of course, professional wrestling is huge all around the globe. It's a universal language, and that language is being spoken loud and clear right here in Ring of Pakistan, as you see on our replay there. Japanese arm drag leg takedown, comes off the ropes, up into the corner, there's Benseba, onto the second strand, and another arm drag right there.
Adding different elements in there. This is truly a global affair, and as you mentioned, Alex, a rich history of professional wrestling in Pakistan. We're talking mat wrestling, mud wrestling, but this is the new breed. This is Ring of Pakistan, and it's a totally new feel, isn't it?
Well, you can really see just how excited these guys are to be here. They realize that, we said earlier, history being made, the stakes are so high, and they are not letting up. Look at this by Benseba. He's a man on fire right now. He is impressive indeed, and he's taking on the Nordic Viking. Bjorg is a well-renowned wrestler, obviously from Norway. What are they going to do with him here? Ooh, a little double team action. Bjorg's in trouble here. Double back elbow, followed by, what's he going for here? Looks like he's going for, look at that, standing moonsault by Osmani. Referee down, and it's a 2. And just a 2. Ruffa breaks it up. Broken up by Ruffa. He's an angry fellow, isn't he? He really is. He reminds me of the lead character from the video game series God of War. And an angry man, and a big man nonetheless. It's hard to really put into perspective just how big Ruffa is, because Osmani is also a huge man himself. 6'3", maybe 280 pounds, but as we saw a moment ago, he can really move. And look at this. The Nordic warrior there with blows on the outside, and our referee is unable to see the cheating that's happening behind his back because Osmani's tag team partner is distracting him. Ref down for a 1, down for a 2, and just a 2 it is. That's right, our referee Ludwig Vallon from France, also from France, distracted there with some dastardly moves by Bjorg. Completely unfair, bending the rules. Check out this replay. And I mentioned the agility of Osmani. Watch it again, one more time. Standing moonsault, absolutely incredible. Beautiful. But it wasn't enough to get the pinfall because Ruffa was there to break it. I know we're hearing it firsthand here, Alex, but I hope that the fans watching around the world can hear the monstrous thuds when one of these guys goes down. Go for the pin, 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out, close one. And I feel that for the first time in this contest, the pendulum of fate has swung against Osmani, because now he looks in a world of trouble, and this tag teaming, quick double teaming, is the way that these two are going to win. Look at this, double suplex. Oh, wow. Oh, his body just, it's like a twiglet snap in there. Just a 2. You know, given Tom Ruffa's extensive career, and he's a former WWE, NXT superstar, but we know him very well in and out of the ring, Alex, and we had to expect a little bit of foul play given his history. Definitely, the stakes are so high. And, you know, if you can bend the rules with seemingly, you know, this referee, I'd imagine he'd be jet-lagged from a journey over here. Our wrestlers got in a little bit later than we did. Look at that crossbody. So that referee has got to move fast. He's got to be quick, but not quick enough to get more than a 2. That was very close. I'd say that was 2 9/10. Very good. Tom Ruffa challenging his countryman there. The ref swore that was a 3 count. His anger's building, and his attitude is certainly not popular with these fans here. And this crowd, really for the first time. Oh, come on. How disrespectful. How disrespectful from Tom Ruffa. He comes back, goes for a clothesline, and look at this, Osmani. Oh, atomic drop and Val. We are getting dangerously close to a commercial break. Don't you dare go anywhere, because Ring of Pakistan will continue after this short commercial break. जान दिखा शोर मचा के मैदान में आ अपना जुनून जोर लगा के जान दिखा शोर मचा के. Tag team action continues here in Lahore, and Yacine Osmani desperately needs a tag, and he gets it out. Things are really heating up here. Oh, as the Nordic Viking goes down with a thud. And Osmani needed that tag in the worst way. And now Benseba, his tag team partner, hits that back elbow. And look at this, comes back, kick to the midsection. Here's the ropes, and a high knee lift and a neck breaker. This could be all. Goes for the cover, referee position, a 1, a 2, and could this be it? And no, just a 2. Oh, I thought he had him there, Alex. You know, you mentioned earlier that the stakes have never been higher. And being a former wrestler yourself, talk us through the pressures that these 4 men are going through. Well, I mean, particularly when you're wrestling in another country, knowing that the entire population of that country could be watching this on television, and the results that happen happen right here in Pakistan will be spoken about all over the world due to the internet, YouTube, Facebook. So these guys know that what they're doing in this ring right now will be seen by everybody. That just amplifies that pressure, and that's why, from my opinion, Tom Ruffa is using so many illegal tactics. I mean, he's cheated at least 4 or 5 times in this match, and every time the ref's not seen it. Talking to referees, look down for a cover, 2, and Benseba kicks out.
Well, you can't be in defense of Tom Ruffa's actions. He's absolutely dastardly. Time and time again, when the referee's back is turned, he has used dirty tactics in this tag team matchup.
And it looks like his tag team partner Haaken is definitely learning from Ruffa here. But so far, Val, I don't want to condone what they're doing, but it seems to be getting the job done, because these two have been utterly dominant in our opening match. And talking about matches, our main event still to come, a huge match of globally epic proportions. Badshare Palawan Khan takes on former WWE superstar Chris Masters in our main event. It's going to be epic, it's going to be huge, and it's coming up for you before the end of this broadcast, Val.
That is going to be one exciting main event. But as you can see here, Adam Benseba is in trouble. In big trouble, actually, and all the fans here in Pakistan are getting behind him as much as they can. As you can see, Osmani is trying to get the fans to give Benseba what he needs to get motivated and get over there and make that tag.
Yeah, and you can see this referee getting frustrated there with the illegal tactics, the choke on the rope. And even there, look at that. Could you see the steam coming off the head? These guys have been going for almost 20 minutes now. I mean, talk about professional wrestling, the drama, the entertainment. But let's talk about the sheer athleticism of what you see in a professional wrestling ring. These guys wrestling sometimes 5 days a week, flying all over the world. They are giving you of their bodies. They are giving you of their souls. And they continue in this tag team match with a huge clothesline there. And this one could be over, Val.
You can see the frustration on the face of Tom Ruffa. You do mention endurance. That is so impressive in a matchup like this with this tag team action. But Ruffa's going to go back to the Nordic Viking Bjorg, and he's tagged him in. What are they going for here? Right to the gut.
And the ref, that to me looked like a closed fist. Our referee was in the wrong position to see that. But Adam Benseba is just in the wrong part of town, so to speak. I'm not talking about Lahore. I'm talking about being in that corner so close to these two men that are going to do anything to win. And look at that knee drop across the throat, Val. And that's got to be all. Here we go. We've got, whoa, how did he kick out of that? My God.
Do not count out Adam Benseba yet. He's still got some fire left in him. Bjork's going to tag in Tom Ruffa, the Frenchman. Here he comes.
And Ruffa here, look at this. They've got 5 seconds to get in and out of that ring. And that referee wants to start counting. Boot there, right to the midsection of Benseba. And now it's Osmani who desperately wants to get in the ring. Val, can you imagine the motivation, the enthusiasm, the electricity of Osmani if he can make that tag? But the way things are going, he may never get back in this ring because his tag team partner is in a world of trouble.
And like you said, we don't want to condone their tactics, but Ruffa and Haaken have been so impressive in this match. They're dominating, absolutely dominating.
20 wrestlers from all over the world have converged on Lahore for this absolutely historic event. And that's why these guys are giving you all they have, and that is why Adam Benseba continues to kick out. I mean, what is this young man made of? He's giving everything he's got.
They've just got to be thinking, what will it take to keep Benseba down? Check out this replay here.
And we can see earlier when both Benseba and Osmani were really taking it to their opponents. And you can see right here, this sheer agility of Osmani, and that is a great indication of what we may see if he manages to get back in this ring.
I can't wait to see that. Let's hope for that one. Bjorg has him in a headlock. Oh, here comes Benseba. What did I say? Do not count Adam Benseba out. He's still got some fire left in him. He is doing his best to crawl over to his partner, Yacine Osmani, who is chomping at the bit to get in this ring.
Oh, is he going to get it, Val? Is he going to get it? Oh, look at that. He was inches, I mean just inches, from making that tag. But unfortunately, Osmani was nowhere near close enough when it came to the cheating tactics of these two. They go for that double suplex. Oh no, and this time they're going to the top rope, Val.
I'll tell you, Haaken and Ruffa, their tactics make me sick. How do they sleep at night? What are they going for here? Hasn't he been through enough?
This is not looking good. This young man will need medical assistance after the move we're about to see. All of them on the top rope. And I'm praying for Benseba. Oh, look at that. No way. Benseba is fighting back, Val. He's fighting back and he gets out of this. He's got one hope, one chance, one opportunity to move the tide of this match, and he hits it. And if he makes that tag, Val, it's going to change the direction of the contest we're seeing.
He's done it. He's in there. Osmani's getting the crowd fired up, but nobody is more fired up than him. Here comes Yacine.
Oh, and he gets it. Look at this. Head of steam by Osmani. Hits a clothesline. Comes back with a second. And this young man has been waiting for so long, but now he's back in there. First drop kick, second drop kick. And we are seeing something truly different now. The tide has well and truly turned.
That's right. This is what we waited for, and the fans here in Pakistan are loving it. They love Osmani, and as you can see, he is a force to be reckoned with. Down goes Ruffa, deservedly so.
Wow, that high knee there by Osmani. And look at the power and the agility. What a combination as Osmani comes back on a second high knee. This could be all Val. Referee in position. Oh, it looks like we got a winner. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That was a close. We got to see that again.
You see here on our replay that high knee, and he went for it a second time after this massive press into the corner, head into the turnbuckle, and look at this. And I really thought that we had a winner right there.
I think Osmani thought the same. Here comes Benseba to help his partner.
Into the corner he goes. And look at this, tag team. Oh, a splash into the corner. And the tide has turned, as I said earlier. And now it's these two young men who really have everything to win.
Are they going to go for a pin here, Alex? You got to feel like this is revenge for Adam Benseba, who was in there taking all of the abuse for so long. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, almost had him.
What impressive instincts there by Haaken, who did everything to stay off of his shoulders. I don't know if you noticed that. He was rolling around, trying to get onto his front, because if you're on your front, you can't be pinned to the mat. And now Benseba here, setting up for something. Don't take too long, and look at that, skull underneath the jaw. Oh.
Call Haaken what you want, but he is a clever, clever wrestler. Here comes Tom Ruffa to dish out some more abuse to Adam Benseba.
And Benseba looks totally stunned. It's almost, you get caught under the chin. That's how boxers get knocked unconscious. He is out on his feet, Val, and now he's not even on his feet. Oh, Ruffa. Listen to this crowd, and look at the steam coming off Ruffa. Wow, these guys have given you all they have, and talking about all they have, our main event is coming up after the next commercial break. You do not want to miss this, but don't count out Benseba with a series of European uppercuts, Val. He's back in this.
He is indeed. We've learned now to not count out Benseba just yet, but Ruffa with the big kick to that chin.
That could be it. That could be it.
Yacine makes the save again. Somebody you don't want to count out in this match. Check this out again, the replay.
Look at that, underneath the bridge of the nose. I mean, if Osmani hadn't broken that up, this could be over right now. And now Ruffa looks somewhat, look at this.
Check this out.
The aggression with these guys. And now well, now it's a little bit of payback.
This is not where Ruffa wants to be. Well, this is exactly where the fans want him to be, right here in Pakistan. I think revenge is coming, Alex.
And don't waste time. These guys, look, he tried to escape. Off the ropes he goes. Ruffa comes back in a double drop kick. Beautiful
double drop kick. Here comes the Nordic Viking. Flat on his back. Thanks to Yacine and Adam. All right, Ruffa's going high.
And this referee has almost given up on the 5 count, and who can blame him after the unfair, illegal tactics we've seen by Haaken and Ruffa. And now it's Osmani and Benseba who are really standing tall in this one.
It's been absolute chaos. All 4 men in the ring at one time. What's going to happen next?
And this is broken down now, and it looks like there's some sort of double teaming going in. Off into the corners they go. Do-si-do comes back. Clothesline and a duck, and that super kick again by Tom Ruffa, who hasn't seen Benseba, who's standing behind him, Val.
A kick of his own. Benseba to Ruffa. This is payback right here, Alex. This is payback.
He's asking for a timeout, but there are no timeouts in professional wrestling. Look at this, and Benseba still taking too long, listening to this crowd. And Ruffa, what's happening here? He's going for an illegal closed fist punch. Such is the...
Whoa. Referee Ludwig Vallon in a place he doesn't want to be. The Nordic Viking grabbing Benseba by the hair. Another dirty tactic, Alex.
An illegal hair pull there. And now they go for something, and look at this, a double choke slam. And now Ruffa just goes for the cover and a 3.
No.
Wow.
Ruffa gets the pin. Say it ain't so, Alex. Come on.
Here are your winners, Bjorg, Haaken,
unpopular decision here in Lahore, Val, because Ruffa and Haaken did everything they could to break the rules of professional wrestling. But I tell you one thing that may be very popular, in fact, I guarantee you it will be hugely popular. Our main event, Badshah, Palawan Khan, will be here against Chris Masters coming up very, very shortly.
As disheartening as it is to see these two get their way, that main event is going to be amazing. I can't wait.
It's coming up next. Don't you dare go anywhere as Ring of Pakistan continues.
जोर लगा के जान दिखा